And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedeck Law Office. Visit them at bedecklaw.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Like I said, hello everybody and welcome to Bridgewater Ice Arena. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Thomas Pike and Christian Bracero. I say it right this time? See? Pat on the back for me as we give you Old Colony hockey. We are going to have scores coming in from the Mayflower League. Tri-County is visiting Southeastern West Bridgewater and BP, the combined school. BP currently 10-3 in that division, so we're going to be getting that score as well. That'll be coming into us. Big game, Tommy, tonight for, we mentioned off air, for both teams, as Bridgewater-Raynham would love to, of course, take care of this. What I'm trying to say is finally take care of this Old Colony matchup between the Dartmouth Indians and, of course, the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. They are going to have, I know after talking to Coach Patrick, they're going to have Harkins playing tonight. A couple injuries out for the Dartmouth Indians. Their starting goaltender is out. And I'll go over the guys that are out for first I'll start with Bridgewater-Raynham. I'm sorry. Sam McAuliffe is out with a defenseman, number 2 for Bridgewater-Raynham. He is out with a collarbone. Number 4, Murphy LePage, the junior defenseman. He's out. Number 23, Tucker Rose, the junior forward for BR. He's out as well. For Dartmouth, it's number 2, the senior, Donovan McCormick. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was.
I was going to say
that. Smack me anytime. That was. Excuse me, the Dartmouth Indians. I'll get it right. For the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. Out tonight is number 2, Donovan McCormick, the senior. We've called the assistant captain. We've called his name numerous times on the ice. Ryan Morrison is also out. Number 22, the sophomore defenseman. For as far as the head coach for Dartmouth, you have Mike Capello in his 28th year, and I was joking around with him. I said, Coach, you must see these coaches from high school hockey flutter in and out like people plant flowers every spring. Just they pop up, they die, and then they come back. He said, oh yeah, Dom, I've seen quite a few. Of course, for Bridgewater-Raynham, Dave Patrick in his 7th year. Again, big game tonight, Tom. What are you thinking as you watch these guys warm up?
Well, one of the big things we saw a lot of times with the Trojans is the fact that they're very consistent on the ice, and they're very more of a fast-paced team. They've been very headstrong when it comes to shots and also handling the puck around all courses of the rink. And I think that's going to be a huge advantage for them overall as the game progresses. I'm interested to see how Dartmouth's going to play out. As you said, coaching is a huge part of any sport, really, but especially when it comes to hockey. It's a good way to kind of see how you can kind of like not only see how your opponent's kind of facing off, but you also make those transitions and those very good adaptations against your opponent. So I'm interested to see how Dartmouth's going to do it, especially with the 28 years of experience that Mike Capello has.
Again, for the Indians, they're coming into this game 5-4. A little tail of the tape, Tom. Their last game for the Indians, they tied Silver Lake 3-3. For the Bridgewater Trojans, they lost to a very good Rebels team, and I'm referring to the Walpole Rebels, who play out of Division I hockey, 4-0. And I was also when I was talking to Coach Patrick, and I told you before, I went down to scout the Coyle game. We were going to try to broadcast. It didn't work out. It was what it was. They could have won that game, and he said, Dom, it's been like that all season. That Walpole game we lost, we went down 1-0 all the way down halfway through the third period. We had our chances. We have a young team, and he knows that. And I think that helps out his mentality as far as his aspect. Of course, you want your team to go crazy, and you've mentioned this in the past games we've done, not just hockey, but in basketball, that, you want the coach to get into the game, but at the same time, you have to look at what you have, as far as how you approach the game. But it shouldn't take away your spirit of loving the game, though,
Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer that if you're gonna play a sport, you should play with your whole heart. And if you're really out here, like you're gonna have full disclosure and full, payout no matter what. I'm interested, like you said before, about this being a very young Trojan team. That even though that, you know, it's been a lot of ups and downs, it's been a rocky road so far this season. I'm interested to see how well it's going to play out as the years progress, because I think there's only like 3 or 4 seniors on this team right now.
There is.
This roster.
4 officially. I'll tell you right now. For Bridgewater-Raynham, you have the sophomore who's out, the senior who's on. I'm sorry, number 2, Donovan Patrick. We mentioned. We've mentioned this gentleman also, number 4, Blake Thorne. The other seniors are number 6, Will Smith, Trent DiMartino. The other senior, number 7. Another name we always mention, the speedster, number 10, Danny Payne, who we love to see fly up and down the ice. Other seniors, Jake Pylan, the forward, along with Ryan Foley, number 17. And then that's it. Like you said, that's all they have out of that 20-plus man squad.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see how well he's going to, kind of use that kind of youngster kind of lifestyle to kind of upgrade, adapt, and pretty much just evolve his team as a whole. And I think it's going to be interesting, kind of like backbone season for them. Like you said, I mean, it's definitely been a rocky road, but as the season progresses, they've been working out a lot of kinks. Even when we first started doing this, Dom, early this season, we saw a lot of progression for the Trojans, and they've really taken a lot of it to heart.
They really have. They're a very, very emotional team. And that's what you said. That's what you want. The playoffs, believe it or not, are right around the corner. 4 Deep Sports Talk on Saturdays. We'll start running that down. Maybe we'll get Tom Pike in there or Christian in for a special guest as we do our high school coverage in hockey, girls and boys basketball, and girls hockey as well, which is a totally different format because it's basically Division I and Division II. All right, we're about 15 seconds away from tip-off, as we drop the puck. Here I go, getting ahead of myself again.
We do a lot of sports, Dom. So.
Yeah, we do. Thank you. I owe you that one. That definitely that's why I got you the water, so I'd pay you off now for bailing me out.
Yeah, right.
All right, so here we go as we get ready for OCL action. As both teams huddle up at their own nets. Of course, the visiting Dartmouth Indians are in their green away jerseys with white letters and numbers. Of course, green socks and black pants. For the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans, white jerseys, red numbers and letters with the red pants and the red, white, and blue socks. Should be a great game. We'd like to welcome everybody watching on Facebook Live here on 4 Deep Sports Talk. Should be a fantastic game, and we're getting ready to drop the puck. The Indians come in, they're about evenly. They're about probably even size, though. Tom, it wasn't like the Quincy team, which was smaller and quicker.
Oh, that Quincy team, though, was just unbeatable, though. I mean, they were
tough.
They were a really good team.
Now, I actually mentioned that to Coach, too. If Del Monte, because, Harkins was hurt, if he steps up to his A game, like we saw in that second, third period, that could have been a 1-1 game.
Oh, yeah, no, you could easily have made that assumption as well. I mean, it was just going to be an all-around good match, and they could have had that one in the bag, too. But
all right, so the face-off won by Bridgewater. We're underway here as Payne knocks it in. And trying to get out of his own end, that was Allen. Payne trying to keep it in. Flipped in by McCoy. To the right of J.P. Kenny, number 30, the junior goalie. Now trying to get out, that's Cody. Will Cody trying to get out of his own. He's fast, but that's broken up quickly by Danny Payne. Back in the end to the right of Carney. Trying to get this Cody again, knocked in by Peelan. Behind Kearney. Trying to get it out. There's Cody again. Looking up and trying to get out. There's Nicholas. In the BRN, they're going to wind it up. And there's Ryan. There's a quick break for BR. Flying down, right down was Wilson. Alec Wilson's a quick shot deflection. Nice save by Kearney. Keeps his position, knocks it to his left. A little quick shot doesn't make it. Pineland now trying to get it over. He was trying to reach the big forward there. Number 24, Ryan Cochrane now to the still right of Kearney. Still kept. Oh, I don't think he saw that puck. That puck went out right over his glove hand on Kearney. Kept in. Pineland, quick shot. Has Camino let one go for BR. To the right of Kearney. Just underway here in the first period. And then finally out. And winding it up, there's Ryan Foley. Excuse me, Foley Ryan. Quick shot on Harkins, saved on the break. Here come the Trojans. Oh, hit by the Will Coley. Took out, he had his head down as Ryan Connican. He got labeled right at his own blue line.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now the Indians trying to work it out of their own end. They whip it all the way around Kearney to his left. Kept in by the Trojans. Flipped, but not out. Great hustle by Smith. Smith quick shot, and Kearney holds on. He had the glove there. But that last one, I wish, we're going to work on our instant replay technology soon, because there was one shot, and I don't know, you saw it went right over Kearney's glove, and he was late to get it up, and it missed the pole, missed his left goalpost for about half inch.
Well, I like a lot what Bridgewater is doing. What they're doing is like they have the forwards kind of close in and try to almost have like a V-style offensive movement. And what ends up happening is that when one of the defenders gets the puck on the outside, he just goes for a slap shot and hopefully gets kind of banks it right off one of the sticks of the forwards.
Now, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was just calling. I thought we had a quick play there. Shot wide of Harkins as Dartmouth has the pressure. All started by number 14, Austin Noble, the captain. Noble again. Flips out. He's checked. Trying to keep it in that Smith. He shoots it to the right of Kearney. Dartmouth is trying to get out of the end, but kept in. Could be offsides. Now they change it up. As Angelo Nicolaitis tries to get it, kept in by BR. Excellent pursuit. Quick shot. Can't get much on him. Nice try. And that was Cole Bracero. There's a shot on Kearney. Can't see it, and he'll hold on. Excellent penetration the way, I shouldn't say penetration, but the pressure they're adding on Kearney early in this first period.
And I'm going to have to go back to that shot by Cole Braceo. I mean, that was a great opportunity overall, and I like the way he was able to get right in front of the net and basically really just force that opportunity for BR, and he almost got a nice little look into the net, too.
All right, one by BR. Quick shot, redirected, doesn't reach him as McCoy let one go. Now stopped, tried to get someone on a quick pass as Dartmouth was trying to break, but BR knocks it right into the right of Kearney again. Adding pressure, excellent pressure by BR. In front, there's nobody there. And trying to clean that up, that's Connican in front. A good poke checking by the Indians. Watching the two guys out in front from the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. Quick shot, Kearney. Hit the save, that's wide. And they're going to have to change them up. Here comes a little line change for BR in Dartmouth. Dartmouth gets it out. Then comes BR. That's Nick Jope originally trying to get something going. And as McCoy tries to wind up, but he's slowed down by Mello. Now McCoy looking. Tried to head up Nick Jope, but he slowed down at the Dartmouth blue line. And when it's all said and done, they knock it in, and that's Pineland. Good job by BR, but now Dartmouth breaks on the break to the left of Harkins. That's Souza.
That was a really risky move by Ryan Foley, excuse me. You try to go after the opponent, but he's just, as a defender, you have to wind back and just basically just poke check his stick and just make sure that, he ain't going to go any farther away from you. Otherwise, that could have been a fast break opportunity for Dartmouth.
Absolutely. Now Wunson. Quick shot, shoot, hit the punt, he scored! Oh, I thought that when it hit the inside of the post, Ryan Foley, I think they got his name.
I was looking at that one too because I didn't know if it was backwards or not. But
Foley Ryan,
yeah.
Great job.
Wow, great job overall. I mean, I like the way he was able to kind of beat around his defender over to the near side, get a beautiful pass right behind the glove of the goaltender. Nice little posty inside in the favor of Foley. Trojans are up by 1 now.
9:18 left. That came at the 9:37 mark. Number 17, Foley Ryan. They are keeping it in there, adding the pressure. They'll wind it up again. There's Foley Ryan again. Trying to hit Cole Bracero, but he's slowed down.
You don't always get to see a lot of defenders get those fast breaks like that either.
They are flying tonight, BR. They must know they're on TV. Now on the break.
All the encouragement from Dom Damiano himself.
Well, and the 4D Sports Talk crew. Let's get it right. Just ain't me. It's all of us. All right, so now keeping it in are the Indians.
I am completely taken back by that. You might not be able to see it, but there's gonna be a fight going on right in front of us. That was just strange. Blake Thorne just absolutely takes out number 9 for Dartmouth, Will Cody, and just stick checks him out completely out of nowhere. I'm not sure if you were able to see that on your screen or not, but just out of nowhere, a little bit of a tussle there. But
all right, we have a penalty. They stopped the play with Dartmouth on the puck, so I believe that should be a Dartmouth player. Oh, they're going to call offsides. Oh, it's going to be delayed offsides. I thought he came with the fist punch like you talked about.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, a little bit over-aggressive there. So on the break, all said and done, Dartmouth was in the end. Oh, they got him sleeping the quick pass and a nice glove save by Kearney. 8:11 officially left in this first period. Number 13, Alec Woodson tried to make it a 2-0 game on a little misdirection that Dartmouth couldn't get out of their own end. Now won by the Indians. Indians trying to get it out, kept in by BR. Now on the break. In comes Angelo Nicolosi, as Dartmouth adds their pressure. Under 8 minutes left in this first period, 1-0. And the puck gets lodged in the back, and then at 1-0, BR officially 7:46. That's funny, I see he stopped the puck. I thought it was a penalty because you talked about that roughing, so.
That's initially what I thought the
Absolutely.
penalty was going to be on, because that was I'm surprised he even see that. He must have. He
had to, yeah.
Yeah, you literally cannot see a giant green person fall to the ground like that and not see it.
And I believe we're going to have a stop and play in offsides as Ed Perry tried to start the rush for BR. And we will have a drop of the puck right at center ice. Officially 7:37 left in this first period. 1-0 Dartmouth. Excuse me, 1-0 BR, excuse me. Get a lot of haters saying it like that. All right, so behind the net and trying to keep it in. Dartmouth trying to get it out. Here's a quick shot, redirected as Brian Dale let one go. To the right of Kearney. 7:16 left in this first period. Again, 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham.
Yeah, nice little tussle for the puck right now.
You can hear the ref from here. Move the puck, move the puck.
Yeah, they're trying to. Jobe's doing a good job right now as he gets trucked to the ground, but he was doing a good job maintaining the ball and trying to get in possession for the Trojans, but it didn't really come out that way.
Medeiros knocks it inside the BRN initially, and now trying to get it out. Here come the Trojans. That could be iced, and it is. He tried to hit number 10, Danny Payne, and Owen McCoy went a little bit too far on that pass. 6:43 left in this first period. 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham will have a face-off to the left of Mr. Harkins. And now in the face-off, we will have number 26, And he must be a new player because he did not make number 26. I'm sorry, that's Carbonell. 4BR won by the Dartmouth Indians. Indians got to regroup and trying to take it out of their own. Here comes BR, flipped in, center ice, nice pass. That's Blake Thorne. Thorne was trying to set up Bracero. Cole Bracero behind Kearney.
Oh, look up. He's got to look up in those situations.
Quick shot, misdirected. Oh, nice tip, but wide of Kearney. There's another quick shot, makes it back to the point. Excuse me. Quick turnaround shot. Thorne let one go, and he had Danny Payne there. Flipped in as the Trojans change it up. Dartmouth trying to get out of their own end and regroup. Now finally out. On the break and flying down the side. That's Casera. He's shaking off, but he keeps it in. Quick shot wide of Harkins. That's Tom Sylvia let one go. Kept in by Dartmouth. There's Peyton Allen. There's a quick shot redirected. Oh, and right there on a nice redirection was the captain. Number 17 for the Indians, Michael Casera. He had a chance to go. Talk about short side, Tommy. He was going to go really short side, but Harkins paid attention, was able to hold on, stop the play.
Yeah, and BR got a lucky break there as Angelo Nicolosi was the one who almost had a nice opportunity for a shot right in front of the net, but just missed just outside of it. And you know he's beating himself up right now.
All right, 5:15 left in this first period. Dartmouth adding the pressure with a 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. We are trying to get it out. Dartmouth adding the pressure. That was tipped in the corner initially. That wasn't a BR play, deliberately trying to do that. Now at center ice. The Indians recover. Here's Nicolaisi. Looking, offward pass. Hit the net. I don't think Harkins saw it, but then brushed away from the defenseman.
Yeah, Harkins definitely got a lucky break there. He initially had it in the glove, but I think it bounced out, and it also went right back to the hands of Nicolani. And, ooh, almost another situation for Dartmouth to get to answer.
All right, now warming up. Here comes BR. Ed Perry original. That's broken up by the Indians. Indians adding the pressure. There's Smith trying to get it out. Pass shot wide as Souza let one go. Approaching the 4-minute mark left in this first period. It on 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. Offsides, that's waved off. Players get back on side. Quick break, broken up in the middle. Initially, that was Jake Pylan. Now in the break, in the BRN, would have offsides.
Oh, that was an unfortunate situation right there. You can see the level of enthusiasm going on there for the BR Trojans, and unfortunately, number 16, Jake Pilland, just couldn't come up with it in time.
Yeah, on the break. In the end, taking the corner, nice speed. That's Kless Ryan for BR, going around the net to the left of Kearney. To Kearney's right. Out. There's a long shot. Oh, and that goes off a play. We're going to have offsides. And that went off Kless Ryan as, Blake Thorne let one go.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was in a situation where Blake Thorne had to get that puck off because it was either going to be that or it was going to be a potential fast break for Dartmouth. I just didn't think he anticipated his teammate to be right there to defend it with a shin. That must have felt a nice little stinger for him.
Oh, my God. You can see the poor kid limping. All right, on the break. On the faceoff, that's won by BR. Dartmouth, though, recovers. Now Dartmouth. There's Wilcott trying to set up Noble. Wilcott again.
Good hit right there.
Yeah, it was. Nice little hit to slow him down. And that was Danny Payne. Warming it up. There's McCoy in his own end. Gets it out center ice. But the Indians are there.
Payne almost had a nice fast break opportunity for the Trojans, but it doesn't come up with it, unfortunately, for
BR. Yeah. Now trying to get it going. That's flipped in the Dartmouth end to the right of Kearney. with 2:31 left in this first period and a 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. Dartmouth trying to recover. What a great hustle by Danny Payne, trying to keep it in. But Dartmouth is able to control the puck. They get it out right at center ice. That could have been ice. Stopped. And out coming up is Foley Ryan, who has a goal already. Down the break is another man. Shoot, backhand, save. What a nice pad save by Kearney. Coming out with the right pad. As coming in, that was Alec Woodson.
Woodson was doing a good job. Good fast break in his situation. One-on-one situation with the goalie. And even better job by Dartmouth, just making sure that was not going to go anywhere past him.
And just then, we just missed Allen let one go for Dartmouth. But with all that being said, here comes BR in the end, trying to go around. That's Ed Perry. He's taken out by 2 Dartmouth defenders to the right of Kearney. All said and done. In comes Allen now for for Dartmouth. Now in the BRN, 1:22 left. Flipped but not out. As Dartmouth does their best to keep it in, they do. Adding a lot of pressure, that's Nicolosi. That's flipped in. And in comes BR as they try to get out this Foley Ryan again. He tries to get it up to Ryan. Behind Kearney. And right there is BR adding the pressure. And Damian Medeiros, he finally gets it in as he's working with Souza. 41 seconds left in this period. Dartmouth adding some excellent pressure. McDermott now. And now Danny Payne working out of his own end, trying to get somebody flying down the side. And that was number 16, Jake Pellin. Behind the net. Dartmouth regroups, trying to come out of their own end. And at center ice, there's Mello. Flips it in. Quick pass shot wide of Harkins. 10 seconds left. Quick shot redirected. Kicked to the right of Harkins. 4. And that'll do it. And that's how the first period will end with your score. Bridgewater-Raynham 1. The Dartmouth Indians 0. Thomas Pike and myself, Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew will be back with second period action right after this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Dominic Damian, along with Thomas Pike and Christian Bracero. I said it right, Bracero? Bracero. I should have just stayed with the first time and taped my voice.
Yeah, right.
All right, we'll step away. We'll be back with some highlights from the first period and second period action right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Thomas Pike, and Christian Bracero. See, I got it right the second time. As we give you the first period action. We only have one score to report, and we'll get that right up there so everybody can look at it. And there it is. It's Foley Ryan, 9:37 mark in the first period. And Tom, that's all. Besides some, aggressive play by BR, really controlling a lot of the time of possession in the Dartmouth end. That's basically it. When we get a report, nothing against Dartmouth, but BR is definitely outskating him so far in this first period.
Oh, not even a question on that one, Dom. I mean, it's really just been the complete total dominance in the positioning for BR. And there's, we kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I like the way that BR has been able to kind of manage the puck and being able to keep it mostly on Dartmouth's side. And, there's been a lot of shots and a lot of attempts on goal and stuff like that. But what's been kind of interesting to me is that Dartmouth didn't really get a lot of, screen time on the offensive side of things until maybe like the last 5-6 minutes of the first period. And you kind of got to see a little bit of their action. They was very aggressive, being very on top of everything. But what they got to start doing is they got to start slowing down the roll and feel comfortable with what they're doing. If they, it's hard to go up against a team that is, outskating you and really putting the pressure on. But what you got to start doing is when you realize that you have your style, your innovative way of playing that's been working out for you this entire season, don't let that choke you up. Just let the puck settle down. Do exactly what you've been doing all season long, which has been very, very foregoing and very successful. Just keep it going. I mean, they're a good team. They just have to, slow down. There was one time actually with Angelo Nicolosi, who was right in front of the crease, and he had a perfect opportunity. Puck was literally in his stick, bounces right out because he wasn't thinking. He was thinking too hard about it.
Yep.
He didn't have the opportunity to kind of plan himself and just get in a good positioning. But I think that coming out into the second period, I think you're going to see a completely different Dartmouth team.
All right, Mike Capello, the head coach, we talked about him in the pregame a little bit. 28 years, what do you tell your squad for the second period?
Honestly, go out there and do exactly what's been successful. If I were them, I think one of the big things you got to do is you have to, don't let these guys get in your head. These guys are going to talk a little bit of smack. They're going to get under your wing. They're going to get a little bit under your skin. But you got to understand that it's all a part about how you play on the rink. I think that, actions speak louder than words,
right.
And I'm a firm believer of that. If you really want to make a huge presence known, you got to start acting like it.
Would you say the same thing for head coach Dave Patrick of BR?
I think for Dave Patrick, I think what you got to do is, keep up with the pressure. They were doing a great job, maintain possession of the puck on a consistent basis. Start taking those shots, and you can't just keep on hoping that someone's going to be right behind you. You have to get those possessions. You have to get those passes. And if you just start doing that, I think you're going to see a completely different game as well.
All right, Alan, for the face-off for Dartmouth, Payne for BR, won by BR. Let's see if they do what Coach Pike recommends.
We'll see.
All right, so here we have center ice. BR trying to add their pressure, but this time, right off the bat, Dartmouth is controlling that blue line as a high stick. And see if we have a stoppage in play. No, they're going to call it off. I thought there was going to be a stoppage. So with all that being said, behind the net, here comes the Indians. Trying to wind it up, trying to get out of their own end. And that was Casera he was trying to hit Allen. They'll wind it up again in their own end. Here's Cody, center ice. Try to get a streaky Nicolosi, but that's broken up by BR. And there's Nicolosi again, trying to whips it around Carney. Nicolosi around the net. He's checked hard. Nice check there by Thorne. BR trying to keep it in, but there's a break. On a quick break, there's Casera. Quick shot goes high and misses the net. Tried to get over Harkin's left shoulder. Didn't miss it by much though.
Yeah, barely scraped by the post.
Kept in. BR now trying to get out. Now it's Dartmouth adding the pressure early in the second period. All the way to center ice. Broken up, slowed down for a minute. Initially that was Perry. Right in front of the Dartmouth end. Flipped in, now out. It's going to go all the way down to Carney. He'll flip it out. It's center ice. And now it's Souza. He's checked hard and knocked down. Now trying to wind it up to get it out of his own end. Trying to keep it in, Initially, that was Sylvia. Sylvia again at the point. Knocks into the left of Harkins, now to the right, behind him front. Good back checking by BR, and in comes BR out of their own end. That's Wilson. He's trying to go around Sylvia. Looking in front, nobody there. Still has the puck. Looking at the top of the point. And that's broken up.
And there's Dartmouth putting on the pressure for BR. We kind of mentioned a little bit before, but this is exactly what Dartmouth needs to do in order to come up with a victory in this game.
Absolutely. Kept in a little trippage there. Two guys got caught up in the skates. BR won the penalty. That'll be flipped in the BR end. Let's see if they ice it. And they do. 12:16 officially left in this second period. We'd like to welcome everybody watching this 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school hockey live from the Bridgewater Ice Arena. Thomas Pike, I'm Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew, as we'll have a face-off to the right of Harkins. Again, 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham. Excuse me. Won by BR. And taken over by Dartmouth in the BR end. Quick shot. Nice glove save by Harkins. He'll hold on. We should have a face-off to his right. And one thing I think that was the quickest period we've covered all year as far as period goes, that first period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it was just nonstop action. Everyone was moving, and, there was never a dull moment.
No, it was good to see.
Exactly.
Dartmouth trying to keep it out, trying to keep it in. They flip it in to the right of Harkins as Perry let one go. Quick turnaround shot by Noble, but kept in by Dartmouth. In the corner, didn't get much wood on it, and out. They're going to have to regroup and wind it back up, as the Indians do. This Sylvia, he gets slowed down. That'll go behind Harkins. 11:29 and running left in the second period. They go D to D, trying to flip it out, and they finally do, as Nick Job tries to relieve the pressure that Dartmouth was slowly applying. 1:11 officially left with a 1 left in the second period. A 1-0 Bridgewater-Raynham score. We will have a face-off to the left of Harkins. Our next game, and we'll let them know right now, we will be back at the high school, Bridgewater-Raynham High School, for Division I basketball. The whole crew will be there as Brockton High School visits. There's a quick shot save, Harkins. Oh, did he get a quick snapshot on that one, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. That was a quick move by Dartmouth, and I don't even think it was really Dartmouth that even displayed that. I think we actually just bounced off of the face-off for
good point.
The Trojans. I think it just went right into the hands of Harkins.
I don't remember the Bruins losing the game like that against the Devils.
I remember that one, too. That was like 7-8 years ago?
Yeah. Quick shot that never made it. Hit a skate, goes right to Harkins. Yeah, it was about that, yeah. Dartmouth flips it in.
That was the good old days of Milan Lucic and everyone.
And now winding it up. In comes BR. And in. Harkins kicks it to the right. Carney kicks it to his right. Kept in by Thorne. Thorne looking. Blake Thorne. He's poke checked away. Good job by Aruda. And trying to get it out, but that's slowed down. And here comes Payne again. Danny Payne. To the right of Carney, looking for one of his own teammates in the middle. Tried it, went a little bit too close as he tried to hit the captain. He was trying to Blake Thorne. Top, quick shot. Turnaround shot. I don't think Carney saw it, but he did. He had his pad. Good positioning by Carney, approaching 10 minutes left now in the second.
I love Blake Thorne's shot there. Nice recovery on his part, and he was able to get a nice little spin around, wrap around his defender, and just, nice opportunity for a shot for BR.
Quick shot, that step, that's scored in the backhand. Rebound scores the captain. Blake Thorne, did he catch us off guard?
Yeah, no kidding. Nice recovery on his part, and great job overall. Like you said, off the rebounds. Couldn't have asked for a better positioning for Blake Thorne. He was just in the right place in the right time.
It was almost close to the first goal. 9:47 officially for the second goal, and Bridgewater-Raynham takes a 2-0 lead in this Old Colony League matchup. Now Dartmouth, they win that. They win the face-off. Flipped. And going around two players. Nice job by Cochrane.
It's like over that backhand. What a great job, though, by Blake Thorne.
Oh, that was beautiful. Right position, right time. You had an athlete who did it. Now Dartmouth trying to grab the goal. That's kept up, trying to get a quick shot. Wide to Carney. BR adding the pressure. BR keeping it in. They do keep it in. That's Perry now. To the right of Carney. Originally that was Camino. Behind Carney. BR trying to do something. Dartmouth is trying to get it out. And they do. They'll wind it up again. Ben Camino at center ice. Flips it, but he's slowed down, but gets by two defenders.
Oh, he almost had a nice opportunity right there by number 11, Nick Job.
And now coming out on the break. Here comes the Indians. In the BR end to the left of Harkins. Trying to get something going. That's flipped, tipped, and out. And that's Will Cody as Job tried to make something happen, but they finally get it out. Now on the break, right position, right time. Quick shot, and that's hit hard, deflected hard. As coming down Harkins' right side, that was, number 17, Michael Casera. And we haven't really talked about the goal scorers on this team for the Dartmouth Indians, and I apologize. Angelo Nicolosi, the gentleman we mentioned before, number 5, he has 9 goals, 10 assists. He has 19 points. Very dangerous player for the Dartmouth Indians. Dartmouth keeping it in at the point. Job tries to slow it down. That's flipped in. Nice job by the Indians. And on that, that's Nicolosi, again, who has 9 goals. We'll go over some of the other high scorers here for this Dartmouth team, and we'll have a stoppage of play. And I know Tommy and of course, Christian will appreciate this too. Michael Casera, number 17, he has 6 goals. Peyton Allen, number 19, he has 8 goals, 7 assists for 15 points. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And he's actually in the face-off right now.
Especially only 11 games so far. This is the 12th game of the season. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
All right, so they flip it out. PR initially flips it up, but Dartmouth trying to wind it up. They knock it to the right of Harkins all the way around to his left. That's Wilson Smith, but he's tangled up by the big man, Nicolosi. PR slowly gets up. This joke, but that's tipped in. I'm going to call that offsides. I'm going to wave it up. I thought that was offsides.
Yeah,
it was over the blue line.
Yeah, that must have been hit outside by a Trojan.
Yep.
And just kind of recovered, but nonetheless, though.
I never said I had the best eyes. All right, behind the net, 2-on-2. They're behind Carney, approaching the 7-minute mark. Here in the second period. Coming out, here come the Indians. That's Will Cody going down the side. Gets by 1, he's chipped off. Nice play by the Trojans. Oh, we're going to have a penalty on BR, and he went high, and I think that's going to be on number 15, if I read that right. That's going to be on Nathan McDermott. He went high on Angelo Nicolosi in the corner.
Yeah, I want to bring it back, though, for a second over to Camino's amazing defensive play over Dartmouth. And the reason why is because that was a one-on-one situation, right to the keep, and you could tell right away that Hawkins was, he was a little iffy about this situation. It was definitely on his offside, and it was going to be a little bit of an uncomfortable situation for him, but a good job overall by Camino to break up that play and just let the puck go out on the near side, actually, excuse me.
No, that's fine. Here's the first penalty, and it's going to go Dartmouth's way. Dartmouth trying to keep it in. Quick shot in front over the stick. That was intended for the defenseman, Austin Noble, but here's almost had a short-handed bid, but Carney plays it well. Now Dartmouth's going to try to regroup, and flying down the side, that's Blake Thorne. I don't think he realized he's short-handed.
I don't think so either.
He's just trying to skate time. He's slowed down, and that's kept in by Perry. Perry now trying to do something. He tries to knock it in. He almost went short side and had a good chance.
For a man-down situation, it doesn't even look like they're man down at all.
No, they're playing with very good confidence. And I think you can see from the body English, at least the body English of the Indians, they weren't expecting that.
No, they definitely weren't. And I love the fast break there by Scott Papazadiro. And, he was, put a lot more pressure onto Kearney than he anticipated.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Approaching the 6-minute mark in the second period. There's 1:11 and running left in this Indians power play. Flipped out. Great job by the Indians. And there's Payne again. He just took it away. He picked his pocket. And they're going to wind it up and end up killing this power play. They're doing as of right now, they're doing a good job with 54 seconds left and running in this power play. Now the Dartmouth Indians adding their pressure. That's Peyton Allen. Quick shot, save, Harkins. He didn't get much on it, but I'll tell you, Angelo Nicolosi let one go. You have a dangerous line out there on this Dartmouth Indians team because Michael Casera, he's another 6 and 6, 6 goals and 6 assists. That's a very dangerous Dartmouth Indians power play.
Well, I got to give a lot of credit over to Hawkins, though. I mean, that was a beautiful job on stoppage right there because it went off his, I believe his ankle on the right-hand side. Nice little cross-check, not really cross-check, but a nice little drop on his knees and, completely stops the clock at this place. But, yeah, another good save right there by Hawkins.
All right, Indians adding great pressure with 28 seconds left in this power play. They're going to have to regroup again. Approaching 20 seconds left. 5:13 left. That's broken up. There's Perry. Behind Carney.
Eddie Perry for the second time, given the man-up situation for Dartmouth, a run for their money.
There's a quick shot. Save, Harkins. He grabbed it with his glove and slowed it down. Streaking down the side. That was Angelo Nicolosi. And I'll tell you, you got a good goaltender going against a very good shooter. Again, 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points. They had a chance to make this a 1-goal lead, but Harkins held the fort.
And that must have been such power to it, too. I mean, did you see how much that puck flung right out? I mean, if you take a look at Angelo Nicolosi's shot, it just bounced right off the goaltender's stick and flew up almost like in midair as it stopped time. Harkins being able to do a good job closing that off, catching it midair and dropping it down to close off the end of the power play for Dartmouth, though.
4:40 left. The power play is over. Both teams at full strength. I know, say it 5 times fast, Storm. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Kept in by Dartmouth in the BR end. 4:30 and running in this second period. Great job by the Indians in the second period. Really adding the pressure. Had a couple good shots, but Harkins held the fort. Right in front of us at center ice. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the second period. It's flipped out initially by Cleese Ryan, excuse me. To the right, we're going to have a icing, I believe. So we will have a face-off. Now officially 4 minutes left in this second period. 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham in this, again, very big OCL matchup. We will also be bringing you the results of, updates of the Southeastern Bristol-Plymouth West Bridgewater game against Tri-County, which started at 5. Face-off won by the Dartmouth Indians, but using their speed. They're the Trojans, just like that, in transition. There's Nicolosi again. He's slowed down.
Yeah, Rudo was actually the one who ended up losing the puck and causing the offside incident for Dartmouth. But good recovery on his part to bring it back into play for the Indians.
All right, around they go as Dartmouth doing a great job to keep it in. And that's Casera now in the corner. He's in the corner over there with Allen. Another quick shot. Oh, he almost misplayed that puck. He didn't see it for a minute, but Harkins held on. And excellent pressure by the Indians with 3:21 officially left in the second period and a 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. All right, so here we go. Face off to his left. Won by the Trojans by Payne, Danny Payne. He flips it out, and that's going to be ice. We're going to do it all again. No, it slows up. They're going to call off the icing. I jumped the gun on that. I apologize. Dartmouth winding up in their own end behind Kearney, trying to come out. Now here they come on the rush. That's Medeiros. Little give and go from Medeiros and Souza originally. Souza behind the net. He goes to the point, gets it up to the point. Back to Souza. Trying to get it out of the Trojans. Payne, he's going to backhand it, and it was kept in, but then out.
I'm interested to see how this is going to play out for the Trojans. That was a nice little fast break move by LePage.
Now behind Carney, 2:30 left in this second period. There's Payne again trying to make a move. Carney holds on, and guys, that was a 3-on-4 for Bridgewater-Raynham, and they were minus a guy. 2:25 again is the official time, and hopefully by the second period we'll have an update from the Raynham Ice Arena on that Division III matchup. Face off to the right of Carney.
You know, Dom, are you sure that Bridgewater-Raynham is 3-8 this season?
That's what I was told when I checked the stats. It could be wrong.
I mean, by the looks of they're playing right now, I mean, it looks like it should be 8-3 to be honest.
I'm telling you, that's iced. And you know what? It's funny because you and I did the game, and I'm going to touch on the Quincy game. Quincy, the president's a very good team, but Del Monte was in for Harkins. Harkins was sick. He had the shoulder problem. I'll say it, and that had a little effect. So he had to stand up in the first period. He wasn't on. Second period he was, and by then unfortunately there's a quick shot at the point, saved by Carney. We'll have a face-off. But you know what I'm getting. That's one game that I went down and I covered the Coyle Cassidy game. That game they could have won. Just didn't work out. Just the way the puck bounced, and good teams will take advantage of other team mistakes in hockey, you know.
And it seems like the exact same situations happened at Dartmouth tonight, unfortunately for the Indians.
There's a quick save as Carney will hold on. Ben Camito let one go. 2:04 officially left. We'll have a face-off to the left of Carney. Yeah, it does look like that, but this BR team is hustling, though.
No, they really are. I mean, even compared to the Quincy matchup, too, this game, I mean, this team has evolved incredibly.
Absolutely. Face-off initially won. That last shot was wide of Carney. Now here comes, I think that's Blake Thornigan. It is all over to the top. That's Camino. Quick shot. That's blocked. Nice hit right there at center ice. BR trying to keep it in. Two players get their legs tied. There's a quick shot. Oh, he missed the net. Nick Jope had that corner wide open. He couldn't put enough wood on it.
That's a little backhand shot for Jope, and yeah, he was right there. Almost another situation once again Blake Thorne had early in this period.
Now keeper it, and there's Jope again, but that's taken away. Dartmouth gets it out. But right there at the right time, of course, that is Foley Ryan, who has a goal in the first period. Now the Indians trying to get it out. That's great. That's a great job. Coming up the side, that's Bryce Souza. Flipped out. With all that said and done, it's right just like that. It's back in the BR in the Indians' end with under a minute left to play in this second period, and a 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead.
See the speed that Alec Wilson had?
Oh, yeah.
That was incredible to keep up with Damon Medeiros.
Now in front.
Who's actually in 8th grade.
That's wide. Another, wow. A lot of young talent on this BR team. Kept in. Back and forth they go. In front, Harkins can't see the puck. It's in front, finally cleared by the Trojans. 26 seconds left. And there's Woodson going around. Quick shot. Carney makes the save. 15 seconds left in the second period. Quick shot, misdirection. Right there was Perry, but he can't finish. Excellent back checking by the Indians to keep this a 2-goal lead. Keep this a 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. Officially 11.7 of a second left in this second period. Face off to the left of Carney. Trying to keep it in.
I have no idea what was going on right there by number 3 for the Trojans. Owen McCoy.
McCoy, yeah, and that'll do it. All right, so that's how the period will end with your score. Bridgewater-Raynham 2, the Dartmouth Indians 0. Thomas Pike, I'm Dominic Damian, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew will be back with results of the second period action and the third period right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school hockey. We'll step away. We will be back with third period action right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedeck Law Office. Visit them at bedecklaw.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Thomas Pike, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. We get ready for third period action, but Tommy, let's talk about that last goal that happened at the 9:47 mark. Blake Thorne.
Oh yeah, that was a great job by Blake Thorne. He was able to bounce off the rebounds off of Kearney, I believe the shot was initially made by number 19 for BR, which is Eddie Perry, and it ended up bouncing off of J.P. Kearney's glove, and it just goes right into the backstick of Blake Thorne, and you can't do much better than that. I mean, nice little up check shot over to the top right-hand corner, and couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Right there, rebound. Thank you, ma'am. He does a deke on the defenseman, trying to poke check, and a nice backhand for second goal of the game.
Yep, and there's definitely a lot of good opportunities there by Dartmouth as well in that last period as well. And you could see a lot of the enthusiasm kind of resonate in comparison to the first period for Dartmouth. And a lot more elevation, a lot more emotion, a lot more drive. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Dartmouth. They're down by 2, but they didn't act like it when they were coming out. I saw Captain Austin Noble, the senior forward, really kind of like pump up his team, and he sits right back. He was, giving everyone a fist bump and said, "Come on, guys, we got this."
All right, so we're on the way, and just like that, here comes BR as Payne just let one go, and Kearney kicks it aside. And trying to open up the ice, here come the Indians as they fly down the side. That was Garcia, but he slowed down. Dartmouth trying to keep it in. That hit a play. That should be up. That's going to get stopped. As not, of course, intentionally is Nicolosi. No, that's not Nicolosi.
That was Cole,
Will Cody.
Cole Braseo.
Okay.
There you go.
And no, that's fine. So we have a stoppage to play right outside the BRN. Just underway here in the third period. Now on the break. In comes BR flying down the side. That's Blake Thorne, already has a goal, but that's slowed up, but recovered, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. And we're going to talk about this for a second. Oh, we're going to have a high stick, and that's going to be on Blake Thorne, and he is going to go in the penalty box. And I apologize, it was just so fast, I went down, I didn't see the high stick.
I don't even think it was off of, I think it was off puck, to be honest, because it was originally, I thought that, what was it? I believe that number 3 for Bridgewater, Owen McCoy, was the one who originally had it. And all of a sudden he got called for the high stick. I'm surprised about that one. But nonetheless, though, I'm interested to see how well the man-down situation for the Trojans is going to handle. Last time they were just absolutely dominating over the 5 on the man-up situation for Dartmouth. So let's see if it's going to mirror that again.
All right, so kept in by BR. As Dartmouth is just trying to get their power play going. They have a lot of, we talked about this in the second period, they have some guns on that team. Kept in by Dartmouth to the right of Harkins in front. And initially, that was Patty Mello. Patty Mello again in the corner. He's slowed by McCoy. McCoy trying to control, but recontrolled by Dartmouth. Back and forth they go. Quick pass in front, broken up. Nice job by Bridgewater-Raynham. Foley Ryan now finally out as Carney will come take the puck. Under a minute left in this power play. In comes Dartmouth as Casera warms it up. And then Cody, that's slowed up. Nice job by BR.
Danny Pine is just, he's so good at giving that pressure.
My kid would call it being nasty.
Yep.
Behind Carney, the power play, 27 seconds, almost over. Now we'll try to wind up one last time, but right there, but there's a break. And Carney knocks it away as streaking down the side. That was originally Pat Allen. 8 goals, 7 assists. Kept away. Another effort by Dartmouth right in front, but Harkins held on as Bryce Souza was trying to add another goal to his 2 goals he has already this year.
I kind of like the idea that Dartmouth had, but they got to start realizing is they got to get a little bit more separation between their players. You saw a little bunch of gatherings over there by the Indians, and right in front of Harkins, and you can't do that, especially with a goaltender who's been unbeatable so far in this matchup. He'll take advantage of that situation, and as you just saw there, he just took the puck right back.
All right, kept in by Dartmouth to the right of Harkins. The penalty is over at full strength. And flipped but not out. Good job by Dartmouth keeping it in to the right of Harkins. Dartmouth slows it down. And around, and there's Nick Jope flying down. He has 1 minute. He gets by 1 minute. He's slowed down behind the net. Excellent back checking by Dartmouth. And now trying to get it out. And Dartmouth warming it up, trying to warm it up. Slowed down by BR again. Under 12 minutes left in this third period. 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham. Looking. Payne, quick pass, can't get it there. Behind Carney. Will Coate trying to warm it up. He stops, looks. He gets it over to Sylvia. Sylvia now goes behind his own net. He tries to flip it up to Cody. Cody has someone streaking down the side, but that's tipped. He was trying to hit Mello. That was knocked away by McCoy of BR. Also in there right now trying to hold up is Eddie Perry. Right in front of the scorer's kid. That's flipped, but still in. Perry now gets a little elbow in the face, but that's hockey as he had his head down. Now on the break. It's a 3-on-1. Quick pass. Oh, he had the man streaking on the side. That was Bryce Souza. Kept in by Dartmouth. Turn around.
And Dartmouth is definitely not, this has been a continuous struggle for them this entire time. Early in this matchup, we saw another one with Nicolosi, who's leading the team with 9 goals so far this season. He had a little bit of a struggle right in front of the crease as well.
Now in the Dartmouth end to the right of to the left of Carney. As Dartmouth tries to get it out, Perry keeps it in. Now Dartmouth trying to regroup in their own end. As Allen tries to get it out, he works it over. Initially, that was over to Nicolosi. Now in the BR end. 10 minutes left in this third period. 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham. Now Perry flips, lost his balance. Recovered by Nicolosi as he tries to hit the streaker coming down the side. That was Allen.
That was a good move right there by number 24 for the Trojans.
Casera.
Yeah, Casera, and that was awesome. Nice little flip check out, gives the offsides over to Dartmouth, and they couldn't do anything else on the offensive side.
Now on the break, Payne gets checked. He gets slowed down. And there's Will Cody trying to get it out, but there's BR not giving up. Checked by Blake Thorpe. Now Payne, quick shot. Hits a bunch of players, trying to do a screenshot. Had a chance, nice block by Cody. Now on the break. Here comes Nicolosi. 9 minutes left in this third period. Backhand behind Harkins, trying to set something on the top. Kept in.
Ooh, wow, that was a rough hit by the captain.
The big man, Blake Thorpe, just leveled. I mean, he took out Will Cody. No icing. They'll have to play it to the right of Harkins in the Dartmouth end with 8:38 left in this game. Kept in by BR. And a little flip pass, and Carney will smartly and easily hold on. Catches it with his glove. We will have a face-off, I believe, to his left. Guys, officially 8:30 left in this game. And again, a 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. This is a big game for both teams out of the Old Colony League.
I like the kind of movement that Dartmouth was about to do with Reed Martin, and I'm not sure if you got to see that play. He was actually right in front of the line, just trying to get a nice little fast break off of one of the defenders for the Trojans, and he was in a good position to do so if they had possession of the puck, and just all he had to do was pass up, and the 8th grader would have been able to do a one-on-one situation.
Now on a break, here comes Dartmouth in the BR end. There was Bryce Souza initially in front, won't reach Harkins. Trying to flip it out. Here come the Trojans. Nick Jope tried to go around the play. He couldn't do it. Dartmouth keeps it in. He'll go all the way around the net. Right in front of the BR end. BR bench. That's flipped in by Will Cody again. And that could be iced, and it is. Just like that, I'm ready to call the kid's name who did it, and we have an icing call. Just like that. Officially 7:42 left, guys. 2-0 BR. We will have a face-off to Harkins left. And again, a 2-0 Bridgewater-Raynham lead. And there's a face-off, won by Dartmouth. And knocked away right in front of Harkins. That was too close to call for me, guys. That was right in front of me. 2 green shirts, 2 white shirts. Anything could have happened. Good pressure by Dartmouth. But BR finally gets it out. As Will Cody tries to wind up. That's misdirected, but finally tipped in by Dartmouth. And there's Ed Perry trying to get it out. Again, kept in. Here's the captain. There's Michael Casera, the captain. That's broken up, finally regrouped by BR. But again, Dartmouth tops it in. Approaching 7 minutes left in the game. And now out. In comes BR. Quick shot, not enough. Nice try. Nice try by BR as Cochrane was trying to hit a very streaky Alec Woodson, the junior. But he just couldn't get enough on it to finish the play, Tommy.
Yeah, and I like what Wanson's position was right in front of the crease. Nice little give and go action.
Yeah.
Almost had a good opportunity to get right behind the Kearney. But good job overall by Kearney, able to stop it and be in a really awkward position as he was, clears his hands on the ice.
Won by Dartmouth. Here come the Indians. They are not giving up, folks. They're going right at it. Broken up and coming out is BR. Flying, that's Wilson Smith. As he tried to connect with Cole Bracero, nothing happening there.
Almost exact same situation that happened last time, but on the opposite end of things as well.
There's Payne, Danny Payne. He's checked, very dangerous player, and they know it. They're trying to slow him down, kept in by Bracero. He's checked by a couple of Dartmouth players as they get it out of their own end, and they're trying to fly. They flip it out, and they change up the lines. And behind the net, that was Nathan McDermott, tries to get it out. Flipped in by Dartmouth to the right of Harkins, under 6 minutes left in this third period. Oh, he faked him completely out.
Wow, that was a slide and a half.
That was impressive. Broken up at center ice. There's Pylan in front. Shoot. Oh, redirected by the defenseman as he poke checks that away.
Dylan Arruda almost scored on his own goaltender there.
BR keeping the pressure in. What a great job by BR adding the pressure.
And getting fresh bodies in there too. Now we got Nick Jope as well.
Jope flips it behind the net and trying to regroup. That's Arruda. Dartmouth finally flips it out to relieve the pressure. Bright Souza will get a quick change, but just like that, on a change, they get him on a change. It's 2-on-2. Quick shot, won't make it. That's blocked in front. Now flying down the side is Angelo Nicolosi. Under 5 minutes left. His shot doesn't go nowhere for the Indians. That's flipped. As Job tried to get it out. Now going down the side. But he's broken up. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. And we're going to have a penalty on number 17 for the Trojans. That's Foley Ryan, who also scored in the first period. 4:33 officially left. We are going to have a face-off to the left, I believe, or outside the area. I thought it was going to be on.
I'm not too sure if the player was ejected or not, but
that might
he was definitely in pain when he was on the ice.
We don't know if there was a check. All right, we got a timeout. Timeout, I believe. Dartmouth will step away. You're watching high school hockey here on 4 Deep Sports Talk. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back. Thomas Pike, I'm Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. We're going to have a 2-minute minor. This is the third penalty for Dartmouth. They have yet to score on the man advantage, Tom.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one at that. And it looks like, yeah, it's, like you said, Dom, I think it was just a player that was injured. I'm not really too sure exactly what was the number on the player. But nonetheless, though, this is actually the third man-down situation for the Trojans, and none of them have been successful for Dartmouth. There's a nice little shot there by number 17, Michael Carrasco. Cicero, excuse me.
No, it's all right. Yeah, the good thing about that, Harkins saw that puck the whole way. All right, so another face-off. 1:47 left in this penalty. Cicero again, quick shot. And that's going to go up in the rafters.
Yeah, he was aiming for the stars in that one.
He was. He put all his body weight. If he was at a ballpark, that would have been a 3-run home run. He really let that go. And I'm talking about the goal scorer, Angelo Nicolosi. Nicolosi now back and forth on the top. Quick shot. Little give and go to Cicero off Nicolosi. So on top of the key. That's fepped in by Arruda. There's a quick shot. Harkins knocks that away. 4 minutes left. 1:26 left in this penalty and running. Redirection, that's knocked away by Harkins. Good job by him. Excellent pressure by the Indians. And then finally tipped and out. That's the best power play we've seen by the Dartmouth Indians with their 3 tries. Now on a break, 2-on-2. That's broken up by Perry. But kept in by Dartmouth. Cicero, quick shot, nice save by Harkins. Oh, it hit the top of the net. Bounces the Dartmouth Indians. Top of the key, there's Cicero again. Quick shot, that's blocked. And then finally flipped out as Pineland takes care of that one. Excuse me, Ed Perry takes care of that one.
I got to give a lot of credit over to Peyton Allen on this entire man-up situation for Dartmouth. He's been keeping the pressure right in front of the crease for Harkins, and he has been not letting up so far at all.
No, I was just going to say, approaching the 25-minute mark left in this power play. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Quick shot all the way to Carney. He takes that easily with the stick. They'll regroup. And here comes Dylan Arruda. Arruda now. Arruda. Here comes the broken up at center ice. mellow. Keeping the pressure. Approaching 2 minutes left in the game. Behind the net.
So glad you keep your calm under pressure there, Tom.
Right on Harkins. 2 minutes left in the game. My cold's kicking it. I apologize.
Yeah, a little something to throw, right?
Kicked away from Harkins. Redirected up in the net. Oh, my God. I need a glass of water.
This one right in front of you.
Officially 150 left in this game.
I thought you were talking about your heart rate.
Face off to the right. Oh, we got to get back into this game.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just had to get that good laugh out there.
Timeout. Timeout Indians. We'll step away. You are watching 4D's presentation of high school hockey. We'll be back with more right after this. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're having a lot of good laughs here. Well, that's one thing we do at 40 Sports Talk. We have a lot of good laughs, and most of the time at the owner's expense.
No comment.
Oh, boy. But you know what? For the most part, though, on a serious note, again, 150 left. The power play is obviously over. Dartmouth's bringing the house. This is the best they've played in this game as far as this period, especially off that power play. They regrouped. They found the way to do it, and I'm telling you, it's good to see. Like you mentioned before, if you don't bring your game in high school hockey, we've seen this happen to to BR happen a couple times, and from the drop of the puck, the Trojans have brought their A game.
Yeah, I know, and like you said, Dom, this is definitely a good situation for Dartmouth, coming into that. If it wasn't a 2-point lead for the Trojans, it would be, you almost expect in the last 2 or 3 minutes that Dartmouth was taking the lead. As it goes coast to coast.
Oh, scores! Empty netter.
Wow.
Number 10, Danny Payne, makes it 3-0. And the Trojans take a 3-0 lead in this game. As the fans have seen, they're going to start. Even the BR fans are starting to leave. They pretty much have this great win for BR. As far as a program note, for the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans, they will be in Brockton on the 27th, 2 o'clock puck drop. The Indians, they will be home against Old Rochester Fairhaven. On the break, Dartmouth trying to add some more, trying to end this on a good note, just something positive. Get some good pressure on Harkin. Behind Harkins, approaching the minute mark left in this game. Again, 3-0 BR. Kept in by Dartmouth, now out.
Yeah, that aggressive zone defense that the Trojans have been displaying this entire matchup is just unbeatable.
Cleese Ryan, you're right, and that's we're gonna have a penalty, and let's see what it's gonna Let's see what it's gonna be on.
I think it's gonna be a tripping call.
Probably a trip, yeah. In front when we saw Blake Thorne go, right, when he went in that last penalty, it had to be something with the stick. I mean, you could hear him jarring back and forth. Thank God they couldn't hear us on the mic, but I think he got the butt of the stick in his ribs. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think that might have been it too, because he has yet to come back. The unknown player that did get injured right in front of us, but yeah, he even said that I'm in pain. I need to get out.
Kept in by Dartmouth, trying to get on the go. Get on the board. 40 seconds left. Quick shot in front. That's tipped. Casera. Behind Harkins. 30 seconds left. In front. What a great poke check by the Bridgewater-Raynham team. And down goes an Indian. And slow to get up. Dartmouth trying to get it out of their own end. And a quick shot by Ed Perry. He tried to score an empty netter. 10 seconds left. One last big rush.
Oh, that was a really questionable decision by Nicolosi. He was trying to pass it over to number 17, Casero, but there was no way home as the puck was flying out. And that's going to do it here at the Bridgewater Ice Arena.
All right, so there we go. We'll step away one last time and we'll get Thomas Pike's thoughts. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Thomas Pike, Christian Bracero. See, I got it right. And the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. Not only did we see an entertaining game, we had an entertaining play-by-play, so we hope you all enjoyed it. We apologize for anything if we took out of context, but your final score, 3-0. Your final thoughts, Tom, before we wrap this up.
Honestly, comparing this game right here and the last game that I saw against Quincy High School.
Yep.
Sorry, too many collegiate sports. This is a completely different Trojan team. It really is. There's so much more enthusiasm. There's so much more play style. I mean, you could tell how much effort has been going into this team, and it's been really paying off. Countless efforts by multiple teammates. It wasn't just like, a one-sided game or, a couple players here and there really showcasing a lot of talent. It is everyone that's been stepping onto this ice has been displaying unbelievable talent for the Trojans, and I really cannot even fathom how well of a good job the coaching staff has done with them. And, when you take a look at this game as a whole, Dartmouth really is a challenging team to face off against, and I am still, at this moment, completely taken back how well the Trojans handled the situation. Dartmouth was really, on their high heels, and they were really, struggling for the entire matchup.
I just thought about that again. All right. I'm sorry. For Thomas Pike, I'm Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. Our next presentation, our next broadcast, will be this Friday as we bring you Division I basketball. We will be at the field house over at Bridgewater-Raynham High School as the Brockton Boxers come in. Should be a great game. 6:15 pregame. For Thomas Pike and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew, we will catch you next time.